Recently, there was an important update in Dungeon Crushers that would influence most of the heroes. Before that update, they were divided mostly by race, but also had classes that didn't affect anything, such as mages or even bards. From now on, these classes are meaningful. Heroes of one class can now form an alliance which would provide hefty bonuses to boost their stats. We'll show you how it works and what kind of bonuses you can get. As always, the video is done by the Dungeon Crushers channel, so follow me. With that update, it would be important to pay attention to heroes' classes when you make up your decks in any game mode. That's because different classes would form different alliances, given different bonuses. To activate the bonus, you need several heroes of one alliance. The bonus itself depends on the class, but its value depends on how many heroes of that class you have on your side. In other words, the more heroes you have, the larger the bonus. Let's see it on a defender's example. Having 2 defenders at the battlefield will give all of your allies 20% damage reduction from any kind of attack. And if there are 4 defenders, the bonus will be 40%. Every player has at least 3 heroes of that class: Justice, Sir Zelik and Grimbjorn. The rest of the alliance you can see on the screen right now. This defensive boost is quite useful in Clan Mine and King's Castle. While the Defenders Alliance requires 2 or 4 heroes to activate the bonus, the Warriors Alliance has way more options. And that's not surprising, warriors are the biggest class of the game. So, 3 warrior heroes would provide a 25 health boost to all the warriors. 6 heroes would give 50%, and if you manage to have 9 warriors, the bonus would be a massive 100. Assassins class heroes got their Assassins Alliance. 2 of them in the deck would receive a 50% boost to pure damage. It is doubtful that this alliance would be popular though, due to quite low stats of the heroes. New to the players, but not to the game, dodge mechanics would be a feature of Rangers Alliance. 2 Rangers would provide a 10% dodge chance to the whole team, whereas 4 heroes of that class would give a solid 30% chance. You can see heroes of that alliance on the screen right now, with the most popular being the Star Ranger, Islered and Ina. Probably this alliance would be used among the new and average players' decks. Next alliance, the Troopers, would receive an attack bonus. 20% if you have 3 Troopers in your deck, and a staggering 100 if there are 6 of them. There are quite a few heroes of that class: Space Warriors and Space Troopers, also Trooper and the Warrior of Necrophagist, and all 6 Judges. That is actually quite a power-up for those who have these heroes. Yeah, I do realize this bonus would not be fully available for everyone. However, I cannot say the same about the Knights Alliance, which includes some of the more popular and available heroes you may see on the screen. They would boost up their class if you manage to put in your deck 3 or 6 Knights. 20% reduction to any damage they take and a 10% boost to damage dealt if you have 3 heroes. And a 40% reduction and 20% increase if you gather up 6. Combination with those heroes may become quite useful since they include well-known elite heroes from the Siege. Haven't got the elites yet, huh? No worries, every player has Bards Alliance heroes. This alliance includes 4 heroes, but gathering just 2 of them will get all of your heroes a 15% bonus to all the basic parameters. As you can see, 3 out of 4 heroes are very popular buffers, and that means that almost every player can use this alliance bonus to boost their decks. But what would happen if one of those heroes providing a bonus will die during the fight? Would the bonus vanish? And what would happen to the heroes that continue fighting instead of dying only thanks to the bonus from the Bards? Let's find out. As you know, passive skills and runes are activated when the hero enters the fight. Alliance bonus is a bit different. It is crucial to have all the needed heroes from the needed alliance present during the fight each turn. And if the hero has yet to come to the battlefield or dead already, there will be no bonus. The game would check all the conditions in the beginning of every turn. Let's see how it works. Assume you have 2 bards on your side, which would give 15% bonus to all stats to each hero, and one of them dies. This way, the bonus will stay until the end of the turn and would disappear in the next. But if Elgnat would revive the dead bard to renew the bonus, it would be activated only in the next turn, leaving the heroes without it on the current. While the damage and defense bonuses are quite easy, bonus to health is a bit more tricky. As you may already guess, if someone is on the brink of death and is alive only due to bonus health from the bards, then in case one of the bards dies, that barely alive hero would commit suicide in the beginning of the next turn. An honorable death. The same applies to the rest of the alliances giving bonus to health. Now let's check out another alliance that gives bonuses not only for their class, but to the whole team. That is a dragon class. But be careful, class, not race. 2 dragon class heroes will get 10% bonus for their defense, wisdom and damage reduction, as well as 25% health boost to every hero in your deck. And if you have 4 dragons, the additional defense, wisdom and damage reduction would be 25%, while health would be increased by 50%. New players are often use Mykarion and Andralgon combinations in League decks. And the players that manage to get siege bosses Hydra and Thrombris may experiment with those dragons in Clan Mine or King's Castle. Mages, let's talk about them a little. Having 3 mages on your side would get them at 20% additional damage and 15% magic defense bonus. 6 mages would get 50% damage and 40% wisdom-based damage reduction. And if you get 9 mages on your side, oh boy, 80% bonus damage and 65% wisdom damage reduction they get. This alliance would be popular among the top players as well as average. And contrary to mages, the Sage alliance was added to the game. Heroes of that class would give magic defense to all allies on the battlefield. Get 2 sages and the bonus would be 35%. Get 4 of them and a bonus would rise up to a massive 70%. Sage class heroes are extremely popular among the top players or those who want to become one. This class includes several siege bosses and all the arbiters, as well as famous Peach Needle and Green Void. These heroes are part of the most powerful decks these days. This update was long anticipated. Introduction of the alliances would definitely make some players reconsider the way they make up their decks for League, Clan Mine, King's Castle or even Siege. It's a great opportunity to become even more stronger for the new players that find their way around easily. And the top players, even if they won't base their decks relying on the alliances, would have to take them into consideration if they want to win the battle. You probably haven't unlocked and collected all the heroes of the game, and surely you don't remember each and every class. Especially for that, I'll put a link to a list of all the heroes in the description. You can look up any hero's class there. Also, you can use sorting to easily find heroes of one class or alliance. Click here and the heroes would be listed properly. You can see the details in the description. The video was done by the Dungeon Crushers channel. Now go crush some dungeons, I'll see you later.